As a chef, I know flavor doesn't begin in the kitchen. It begins on the land. And West Home's nature-led Australian Wagyu is a story written in the landscape of Northern Australia. Cooking is storytelling, and West Home Wagyu carries a story of Northern Australia itself, raw, powerful, and deeply authentic. It's a testament to the passion and care raised in the rhythm of Northern Australia. I'm Chef Maylin from 88 Club in Los Angeles, and I invite you to visit westhome.com/Maylin to learn more and taste a story only West Home nature-led Australian Wagyu can tell. That's westhome.com/MEILIN.
Now at the Home Depot, receive 12 months special financing and free basic installation on carpet projects with LifeProof with pet-proof technology, Home Decorators Collection, and Traffic Master carpets. Bring a new look to your floors, or give them a durable surface that stands up to life's tough messes. Get 12 months special financing on installed carpet projects right now at the Home Depot. Offer valid March 12th through March 29th, 2026. Exclusions and additional charges may apply. For licenses, see homedepot.com/license numbers.
Welcome back to a bonus Sunday episode. I do this once a week so we can hear a little more content to optimize our lives. An extra episode from one of our other shows where we read articles to you. Today, I'm sharing one from Optimal Living Daily. If you enjoy it, you can follow or subscribe in your favorite podcast app for daily episodes. So with that, here's Justin from Optimal Living Daily as we optimize your life.
Why You Should Stop Donating Your Stuff and Do This First by Anthony Ongaro of BreakTheTwitch.com. Thanks to the minimalism movement sweeping the globe, many of us are getting rid of tons of stuff. In fact, donation centers are receiving more clothing and goods right now than ever before. And while that might seem like a good thing, it's actually a problem. It's a big enough problem that what we need is for people to stop donating. It's great to thoughtfully donate items in good condition based on what organizations can actually resell or use. But many centers are so overrun with stuff that realistically no one wants. They simply don't have the manpower to process through everything, and many items end up in the landfill. Here are the reasons why you should stop donating as a default. Number one, regain monetary value. There's an obvious reason you should seriously consider selling things instead of donating or giving them away. Money, of course. It's very likely that you spent money on the things you own, so why not recapture some of that value in the process of letting go? This can be especially helpful if you went through a heavy consumerist phase or are trying to pay down debt. While it can be a lot of work selling off each item, getting some of the money back is positive, and there are even more benefits to selling, as you'll see in a minute. Number two, sustainable lifestyle change takes time and effort, and that's why it works. Truly shifting your lifestyle from a consumer-based to a more creator-based approach takes time and effort. It's not something that happens overnight. If you bear the pain of going through and dealing with each item, you are more likely to change as a person and evolve through the decluttering process. Selling off your items one by one is a conscious act and reminder to be more intentional with future items you bring into your life. Dropping a bunch of things off at the donation center really just makes your clutter someone else's problem. Julie Kern, Season 2 podcast guest and advocate for conscious consumption, shares the importance of being a responsible owner of the full product life cycle from beginning to end. Over the past several years, and especially the 2 months before our big move, Amy and I sold a lot of our furniture and items. Individually dealing with the items worth selling definitely helped reinforce more intentional buying behavior going forward. Number three, if you can't sell it, neither can someone else. Another benefit of selling instead of donating an item is it's an indication of whether it's really something that ought to be donated. If no one wants to buy it from you, what are the chances that someone else will be able to sell it, including the donation center? There are certain exceptions, though, depending on where you live and local organizations around you. This is where doing some research and thoughtfully donating can be very beneficial. Animal shelters will often gladly take clean, used towels and blankets, among other household things. Homeless or transition shelters will often take toiletries, makeup, towels, books, and many other household items. Checking with local organizations is a great way to intentionally donate items you no longer need or want. Number 4, paying increases perceived value and product life cycle. When someone is specifically looking for your item and is willing to pay for it, they'll appreciate the item more. The person also has a higher likelihood of using the item. This extends the product life cycle of the item. It also results in a lower carbon footprint since the person didn't buy a new item. It's also a great feeling knowing your unwanted or unused item is going to a motivated buyer. As we were selling off our things, it was reassuring to know that people had a need for those items. And number 5, more likely to buy used, save money and reduce consumption. Another reason to stop donating is you're more aware of how much value is lost once an item is no longer new. You start realizing the value of buying used. The most sustainable item is the one that already exists. Not only is it much more environmentally friendly, but many used items are also just as good, if not better, than new. Older items sometimes are composed of better materials and thus last longer. Before leaving Minneapolis, I bought this awesome electric guitar for my friend Adam. I researched amps to play the guitar through and discovered they were $600 new. Searching on Craigslist, I found the exact amp for $300 instead. It's actually better than buying new since older mechanical amps have a soulful sound that the new ones just don't have. It can be a wonderful thing to donate items in good condition that are usable, needed, or easily resellable, but it's time for us to take more ownership of the full product life cycle. Simply collecting items and donating them just transfers the problem from your home to another location. For the record, I think donating usable, practical things or giving things to people that need them is wonderful. Still donate things, just don't default to it. Selling items gives you money back, reinforces a more intentional mentality, and is better for the environment. You just listened to the post titled, Why You Should Stop Donating Your Stuff and Do This First by Anthony Ongaro of BreakTheTwitch.com.
When you're ready to start a business, there's so much more to it than just filing paperwork. You need a business address, a website, a phone number, an operating agreement, basically a complete business identity. And Northwest Registered Agent helps you build all of that from day one. Northwest Registered Agent has been helping small business owners and entrepreneurs launch and grow businesses for nearly 30 years. They're the largest registered agent and LLC service in the U.S., with over 1,500 corporate guides, real people who know your local laws and can help you and your business every step of the way. Plus, your home address, personal email, and phone number stay private. No upsells, no selling your data. Don't pay hundreds or thousands of dollars for what you can get from Northwest for free. Visit northwestregisteredagent.com/OFD free and start using free resources to build something amazing. Get more with Northwest Registered Agent at northwestregisteredagent.com/OFD free.
America leads the world in medicine development. It matters. We get new medicines first, nearly 3 years faster. 5 million Americans go to work because we make medicines here at home. And not relying on other countries keeps us safe. But China is racing to overtake us. Will we let them, or will we choose to stay ahead? When America leads, America cures. Let's tell Washington to keep us in the lead.
Learn how at americacures.com. Paid for by Pharma.
Thank you to Anthony. Fair point here. When I first saw this article, I thought the main message was going to be, if you're going to end up giving it away in the not too distant future, maybe don't buy it in the first place. But it ended up being an article about selling instead, which again, I think is a fair point considering the product life cycle. And he's not saying that donating is bad necessarily, just that maybe there's another option to consider here. So do consider it. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you're listening to this, and I'll see you tomorrow, where optimal life awaits.